Phantom Sounds production. What up, sound? Phantom Sounds production. What up, sound?
Let's see those juice boxes, y'all. Let's see those juice boxes, y'all. If you are on the show, go ahead and hit that plus sign. Let's see those juice boxes, y'all. If you're on the show, go ahead and hit that plus sign. Let's see those juice boxes, y'all. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Red Room Talk. You can find us here every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm your host, Jen. The Red Room Talk is a show about love, intimacy, and interpersonal relationships, including self, to erase different social stigmas. We're here to have candid discussions and cut through those stigmas to show that in the end, no matter your background, we all have commonalities when it comes to matters of the mind and the heart. Nothing is off the table in the Red Room Talk. Last episode, if you missed us, that's okay. You can find us on YouTube by clicking that link in my profile and subscribing. Last episode, we talked about the male perspective, but this week we're going to discuss love with this week's topic, love and lust. Ooh, la la. Tonight in the Red Room, we have an all-star cast. We have my new co-host, OG Shad, Uriah, and top badge Queen K. Let's find out how the panel feels about love and lust. But please stick around, y'all, till the very end. We need the audience's help later on in the show, so do not go anywhere. But before we get started, all that I ask is you keep your mind open and your language clean. First things first, go ahead and request the box, and I will let you guys introduce yourselves, and then we will get started. Hi. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Red Room Talk. I don't know. I was trying to start British. I don't know what happened there. But anyways, welcome everybody to the Red Room. Yes, Moncho.juice. Go to Instagram right now. But welcome everybody to the Red Room. Of course, we are very polite here in the Red Room, so we're going to let the beautiful lady go ahead and introduce herself first and let us know what you got going on the app, and then we'll go on to the big-headed gentleman.
Okay, I love that. Ladies first. What's going on, you guys? As she said, my name is Queen K. You know what I'm saying? One of the hardest working people on and off the app. Period. Okay. Make sure you guys tap in every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern for This Is It with your girl, Queen K. I feel like I do more shows than I stream, but I'm working on it. Pray for me. Okay, I do what I gotta do. Every Thursday at 7, I'm with my girl, my good sis, Miss Jamila Joy for Creative Vibe. Every Sunday at 6, I'm with my cousin, my Peaches for Point of View. And make sure you fave me, and I'm one of the random streamers. I guess a part of that community, and we'll work on that till then. But super excited to be here, and congratulations once again on Gin and Juice's and Wancho Namba's engagement. Congratulations.
Thank you. So go ahead, Uriah, and then we'll go to my bald and bougie co-host.
I didn't know he was doing the introduction. Short and sweet. My name's Uriah. I'm a part-time streamer. I've been on tag for a long time. I just came to fuck with Jen, my boy Shad, Queen K, OGs. You can find me in One Day Live. You feel me? For real. Go ahead, Shad.
What's going on, everybody? OG Shot, you know what I'm saying? OG Shot for a reason, you know what I'm saying? The new co-host of the Red Room, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be here. Y'all can catch me here, you know, every Saturday, you understand what I'm saying? 2 o'clock. I do stream Monday through Friday. My streaming hours are going to change, so y'all bear with me, you know. Got a job, you know, I ain't timing no more. So, yeah, we out here doing things, so I'm having to get my streaming schedule reevaluated. But y'all can catch me out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, happy to be here.
He said, I'm very happy to be here. But I am Jenny Juice. I am the host of this show right here, right now. And other than that, you guys can catch me on Soul Food Sunday with the newest tag top badge, Wancho Number. Make sure y'all hit him with the fave. That's that top bubble. Congratulations to Wancho. Big shout out to Wancho, the tag's newest top badge. So make sure y'all hit him with the fave. And also, that's also my newest fiance, my newest. I don't think that sounded right. But that's my fiance. So congrats to him. You know. Anyway. But other than that, y'all, you can catch me early mornings, somewhere between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. So make sure y'all tap in. But we'll go ahead and get started, y'all. Attraction. Or excuse me. I lied. If you have butterflies in your stomach, feel giddy when you see them, and daydream about your life together, you might be in love. Or is it lust? At the beginning of a relationship, it can be hard to tell the difference between the two. Understanding the difference between lust and love. Lust and love are often thought of as two distinct feelings, but anthropologists theorize they exist on a spectrum that can be broken down into 3 categories: lust, attraction, and attachment. One of the categories, attraction, also called passionate love. Attraction is associated with feelings of excitement, cravings for emotional connection, and intrusive thinking about the beloved. It involves the brain's reward center and can imitate the feeling of drug addiction. So the first question is,
what initially attracts you to someone?
You said what initially attracts you to someone? Mm-hmm. If it smell good, like it'd be something by somebody that smell good, but I don't know what it is. But you been trying to smell good, I'm over here like, okay, hold on, what's going on? But you smell good. It would be nice to have all your teeth where they supposed to be. If you of course, put together, you try when you address, you do try. I'm not saying you gotta have $500 million, worth of clothing on, but you look put together. You know what I mean? So your shoes too. But yeah, I think it's just the smell and your appearance and how you carry yourself. For me, is what attracts me for at first. So yeah. Uriah, I think you.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, you're right. You're supposed to. You're supposed to answer that. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
We're talking about an initial attraction, like from afar, like across the room type. I like lips, man. Lips and eyes and teeth. I'm all this right here. I'm all this. I'm not gonna lie.
Can't cuss.
I'm not gonna lie.
He said
I'm all this.
I thought he said ASS too. He said I.
I ain't gonna say that. Can't be cussing.
I'm like, I'm getting scared here, Lord. No, he
said we gotta keep it PG. We said we gotta keep it PG. I'm gonna keep it PG. Just physical attraction. Yeah, it's I gotta be able to look at you. I mean, let's just be honest. Come on, Shot.
Initially, for me, I'm going to say a little more towards side what Queen K had said, because I gotta be attracted to you. But the biggest thing for me is definitely going to be that fragrance. Because if you can walk in the room, you understand it, then that fragrance catches my nose, and it's like, oh man, wow, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, what is that you wearing? You smell mighty fine today. So that right there alone, that also. And I'm kind of a height person also. You feel me? I'm kind of biased. I tend to lean more towards some of the taller ladies because I'm a tall man myself. So yeah, those things.
So, for me, honestly, what initially attracts me to someone, like at first glance, I'm gonna say I'm very much a smile person. But even more so than that, it's not even just like the smile, but it could just be like something that intrigues me about you, like that one crooked tooth, or how when you smile, that one side might go up more than the other. I'm a very odd person. Yes, I know. I'm sorry, but it's always going to be something that separates you from someone else that I might notice. Like, oh, okay, they have like a mole on their right cheek, or it could be just something very odd. Like I'll be like, oh, okay, you a little ugly in the right leg, but you cute. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. But honestly, but beyond just looks, honestly, someone who can make me laugh. Like if you have like an apparent like a thing, like I can tell you, for me, Mr. Man does voices. He does voices, so that was like something that very much caught me right off the rip, because it's hard to be funny. Like you can be a kind of funny, but when someone's like seriously funny, like you can actually make me laugh, that's hard to get. And that honestly is what will capture me really quick, is if you have like a real sense of humor, because a lot of people think they're funny, but they're not that funny. So that for me is like what initially attracts me to someone. And anyone who is requesting the box show, there will be time after the show for you to ask questions. Please feel free to be in the comments, but this is a featured show, so please just hold the request for the box. But do you guys have anything else to say? I just had a hard time.
No, I mean, I'm cool with you with the, like you said, the crooked tooth is cool. I mean, if you got like one crooked tooth, okay. But like we got piano keys missing, you smile like that's, I can't do that.
Okay, like look, I mean, you at least gotta have a half a grip.
But I'm with you on the one tooth. I'm
but
cool
it's just
with
that
it,
something that might be like, okay, like J. Cole, I could just,
yeah,
I got a crooked, it could be just that one thing, that one thing that sets you apart, you know what I'm saying?
The piano keys, but the one tooth is cool. You might make it look or something. I don't know. But he's cute, you know what I'm saying? But
at least have all your front two teeth, right, man? At least have your front two teeth. I want you to be able to bite into an apple. You catch what I'm throwing. But anyways, y'all, that's funny. I like that. But if y'all are just pulling up, that's okay. If not, please go to a dentist if you're missing your two front teeth. But anyway, we do have so much more to come. You can find us here every what?
Saturday.
Oh no, excuse me, new co-host. Can Can we try that one more time? Cause
I'm working every Saturday.
there you go.
I'm working on it.
You better do your tongue ups,
I'm
my boy.
working
You better
on
do
it.
your tongue ups, all right? You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, listen, you gotta get that down every Saturday, all right?
I'm working
At 10
on
p.m.
it.
Eastern Standard Time right here on the Red Room Talk, y'all. We just discussed what initially attracts you to someone. Now we're gonna talk about lust. The most commonly understood distinguishment between lust and love is that lust is purely physical and sexual, whereas love includes care for someone well behind their function as a source of yearning and sexual gratification. While the categories can overlap, different hormones and brain chemicals are implicated in each stage. The next category is lust. The craving for sexual satisfaction that drives humans to seek out partners. Lust is driven by a hormonal desire for gratification. So the next question is,
which is stronger, love or lust?
and why?
I kind of want Uriah to answer first. I went first last time. I know I'm the lady, but I kind of want to see what he's gonna say.
I'm gonna say initially, lust is stronger. Initially, because lust can be masked as love. You might be in lust with somebody for years, and one party might think y'all in love, like one party, but it might be all lustful on the other side. I'm gonna say lustful stronger at first, but love conquers all at the end. But initially, lust.
That was good. Okay.
With me,
Yeah. Okay, right. I like that. But no, I do agree. Like you said in the beginning, it's strong because, like you said, that's your initial attraction to them. So of course it's gonna be strong because you're like, ooh, this person is spicy. I like, whatever. But love is of course strong too, especially when you have love on like a solid foundation. When love is, it's true love. You really are not just saying it. You're actually showing what you mean when you say you love that person, then definitely for sure it's strong for sure. But yeah, I do agree with what he's saying that in the beginning, lust seems like it takes over and we're not really thinking about the love, or we think we in love, but we really ain't, it's just lust. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. Yeah.
I don't even know I'm trying to love you yet. When I'm in my lust stage.
Right.
I don't even know yet.
At the stage where I am currently, it's going to be less stuff here on out. Love. Who needs love? You know what I'm saying? Who needs love? P.U. I'm going to take the lust all day. You know what I'm saying? I want to sit back and think about you understand? Have you on my mind, son, say little flirty things. Let's see how long we can keep it fresh, you know what I'm saying, and spicy. Because after a while, certain flames die down, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to see if you can keep up with me, I'm going to throw certain things at you. Yeah, and that's the only thing I need right now. You can hold the love for later, baby. Keep it in your pocket. Let's lust for each other, you know what I'm saying? Let the lust thing begin,
Hey, no. Okay, so initially I'm gonna agree. Initially I will say lust, because you can be in lust with someone very much for years and kind of like desire them in a way, but I'm gonna say that in the end, of course, love is stronger because when you love someone, you deal with a lot of stuff, or some people stay for years in a marriage or in a relationship, just because they love someone. You know what I'm saying? They deal with things that maybe they wouldn't have, or just the fact that you are that much in love. I feel like you will do anything. Some people will even put their life on the line for their person. So, and I don't think I would do that for lust. Pretty sure I would not do that for lust. Listen, you look real good, Michael B. Jordan. But I ain't dying for you. Okay, we are not riding and dying. But my boy Number, I'll take a bullet or two. You feel me?
She said,
I would say it depends. I like that. But it depends on when we get to that crossroad. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long does it take for, that lust or whatever to start to develop into love? Because then I'm going to start moving different. I'm going to start checking on you, making sure you have certain things, So it's all about the time it takes for us to get to that crossroad. If we even make it, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you ain't even going nowhere. Car full of gas, you ain't going nowhere. Ain't even left out the go to any type of destination. So it all depends on when you get to that crossroad, because I'm not saying that the love aspect is impossible, but it depends on how we approach it.
I think what's even stronger when you got both at the same time. When you can mix, whoo, child. When you got both of them, listen. I don't think there's anything stronger in the world than that. When you have a mix of lust and love.
Yeah, I see her going.
It's my. I'm gonna say that. Did you put it out there, Sean? I was gonna say that, but since you put it out there, yeah, she is. Yeah, well, a little bit. But go ahead. A little bit.
But if y'all are just pulling up, you haven't missed much. We still have a lot more discussion. You can find us here every what?
Saturday.
Okay, you got a little better. We're still gonna work on that, Mr. Bald and Bougie. But you can find us every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Red Room Talk. We just discussed what initially attracts you to someone, which is stronger, love or lust. But now I want to know a little more specifically about your experience. Love can be divided into two spheres: passionate and companionate. Passionate love, also referred to as attraction or infatuation, is defined as a state of intense desire to be with another person. Emotional arousal and sexual passion are prominent features of passionate love, and people experiencing this type of love are usually distressed when the relationship goes awry. When a person feels attraction towards another person or thing, the brain produces feel-good chemicals like dopamine or norepinephrine. Oh, I said it the first time. Okay. That affect that same pathways associated with drug consumption and addictive behavior. I'm just so proud of myself. The phenomenon explains the obsessive euphoric behavior often seen in the early stages of romantic relationships. So the next question is,
how do you know for yourself when it's love or lust?
How do I know for myself when it's love or lust? When I'm able to share my food, because I don't do that. When I'm able to share my food, because
I know who's gonna agree with that one.
You do so long, okay. For me, I guess like when you share stuff, things that I know I would not want to share, I start, it comes easy, and I'm just like, hey, do you want this, or I don't know, I guess it's that. Or for me too, when I'm thinking, I'm just like, dang, I wonder what they up to. Or I feel like if you make me upset, when you make me mad, like really mad, and I don't want to like close the door on you or walk away from you, I think that's love for me. Because like, I don't like being upset, and when you get me there, and I'm still like, you know what? I'm not gonna go nowhere. You might have made me mad right now, but I'm cool. That's love. I think that's what I know. Like, okay, yeah.
Can you repeat the question, bro?
How do you know for yourself when it's love or lust? Like, how would you know? You know what I'm saying? You're right. How would you know for yourself if you was loving somebody or you lusted them? Like, when do you know if it's love or lust for yourself? Like,
I kind of agree with what you said earlier. I start doing little stuff like I start giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I give a fuck about you. Oh man, I'm sorry. I start caring. I start caring about your well-being. And stuff like. If I introduce you to my child, then I love you. I'm gonna say that because that's huge. It took the last person I dated. It took a year and 4 months. My bad, Angel. A year and 4 months before she met my child, because I just wasn't sure. I didn't know if she was permanent or not, and children create attachments. Mm-hmm. So my child was at a real delicate stage and shit. I'm and stuff. Yeah, so that's how I know.
That's why his head's so big, y'all. It's just full of...
That's okay.
Listen, we are very forgiving here on the Red Room, y'all. We know he's got a big head. But go ahead, Shad.
I'm gonna be honest. The kids, that's a big aspect because I have 2 daughters myself, and I haven't really brought too many around, and that's very important because you gotta evaluate. You gotta see if it's going to be something that's worth pursuing or not. But For myself, when I know that it's love or lust, if I can't stop thinking about you, or just the thought of you giving me that extra burst of energy or little messages, things like that, it could be just hearing your voice, that type of thing, or the smell of your perfume just stays permeating, in my mind and my nose vividly. And you ain't even there. It's like, oh, you're gone. I can still, I started to do more, checking on you, calling more, hey, what you doing, what trying to see you, things like that. What's up, big kid? All of that good stuff. I'm aggravates you more. But yeah, as I get deeper into it, little gifts, all that stuff seem to appear. So yeah.
How do I know? How do I know when it's love and not lust? I'm going to be honest. When you do something that I normally would like cut someone off for really quick, or something that like really deeply annoys me, and I still like you after. Because I'm going to be honest, I was one of those people that ain't nothing to cut that off. That's me. For if you like, as soon as you do something that like deeply annoys me, or and then I still stick around, or I give you like that grace there, or honestly, or I just crave you in a way. Like if I like we're apart and all I think about is like, dang, I can't wait to talk to them again. Like it's just a craving. It's literally like chocolate. Like when am I gonna talk to them again? Or you just think about. I'm so sorry. That's too much. I'm lusty. No, I'm just
Well, we here now. Okay, we here. Take us through it. Okay, we listening. Okay.
I love that for you. I love that for you.
Listen, it's just, just so much. But honestly, when I know that it's when I put you in my thoughts of the future. Honestly, that when I actually like think about like, oh my God, like I could actually see myself being with them, or if you have kids and I actually like think about your kids, like, because I'm gonna be honest, if you're just a jump off, I don't give a crap what Becky's name is, or how old she is, or what grade she's in. I don't care. Like, but if I like think about or ask about your kids, or ask about what you do for work, or if I want to know you a little bit further and I want to like actually get to know you, you won't even get past that. If it's just if you're just a somebody, I don't really care to even know about any of that. I feel like that just to me is like moot. If I don't feel like you're gonna be in my future, I don't think like you're anything more than look good. I really don't care about anything about you. So if I actually want to get to know you further, I want to learn you, I want to know what makes you tick, that's how I really know. Like I'll actually invest time and energy. But do y'all have anything to add to that?
I think you said it well. I think you kind of described everything like you said. Shad had some good points too. I think everybody said some great things. So it was well said.
Yeah. If y'all are just pulling up,
That's okay.
you can find us here every Saturday on the Red Room Talk at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, y'all. You have not missed it all. We still have a little bit more to discuss. We just discussed what initially attracts you to someone, which is stronger, love or lust. Then we discussed how you know when it's love and not lust. But now I want to know about a choice. Companionate love is characterized by strong feelings of intimacy, affection, and commitment to another person. It's often slow to develop and can be seen in close friendships and long-term romantic partners. Companionate love involves the brain chemicals oxytocin and vasopressin, which are associated with pair bonding, like in the relationship between mother and child. So the last category is attachment, also called companionate love. Attachment is characterized by feelings of calm, emotional union, and security. This mostly comes into play in long-term relationships, including friendships, families, and committed romantic partnerships. So the next question is...
Think back to a time when you had options. Did you find yourself leaning more towards the person you lusted for, or the person that you could love?
I'm scared. am now. I'm so
You gotta go first, Uriah. Go ahead, because that laugh, you gotta go first.
What kind of question is that?
Got it.
When I had options, of course I was lusting. I mean, I wasn't looking for love at all. I mean, I definitely portrayed the looking for love role in order to get in some of the positions I was in, and it made the lust way better. Way better. But I would fix your face. I was definitely not looking for love during my option days. There's no purpose unless I was trying to love more than one person or in some poly type of
Go get the jar one,
thing. Yeah, I mean, I dabbled in that a little bit, but like I said, it wasn't for love. It was for lust and
He's like looking for
financial
love
stuff. All kind of,
places.
y'all know the story of the poly people. But yeah, lust. Chose it every day on purpose.
Right. Okay, I'm sorry for saying. Sorry for saying, Uriah, stop cussing. Okay, stop it. But for me, so just stop it. I think for me, kind of going off what he was saying, it kind of depends. So if I'm not in a place where I want to pursue someone for love, I could have just gotten out of a bad relationship. And maybe right now there might be someone who's trying to come at me, but I'm not trying to go down that road again. If I have the option of just doing lust, probably going to go for that option because that's just not where my head is at. And it's not fair to that person to be like, oh yeah, I'm in this, let's go down the love option. And I know I'm not available or wanting to do, that's not fair to lead that person on and think like, oh, I'm going to give you all of this, you know what I mean? That's not the right thing to do. So I feel like for me, it depends. If I'm ready to pursue something like that, then sure. If I have the options to do that, great. But if I'm like, I'm chilling, I don't want a relationship, then I'm going to go for the less because that's just, that's where I'm at right now. So that's my answer.
Personally, I like what both of y'all said. So kudos to y'all. When it comes to the options thing, I'm going to go for the love. And the reason is I'm a relationship type of person. Entertaining multiple, women, a lot of pointless interactions bore me. A lot of pointless interactions bore me. It's nothing but time and energy wasted. So if I've already, we've been through the whole phase of talking and we've got to the point where there's some love involved, then I'm going to pursue that option. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy being with one person, getting to know that person, catering to that person, spending time with that person. So even though the lust and everything is cool, I'm gonna choose the love. You know what I'm saying? I'm choosing the love on this one. I love love. You know what I'm saying? I love to be loved, love to give love, receive love, all of that. But yeah, that's just my take.
I'm actually gonna side with my co-host because I feel like I've always been in love with love. Like since I was a very young girl, like I always had this like vision of like, and maybe it's because my very first favorite movie was Pretty Woman. Not the whole hooker thing, but the whole love part of it. Okay, but that was one of my first favorite movies. Like just the way that he loved her, and she stood there on the balcony, and the way she talked about how when she was little, she just waited for her knight in shining armor. And I always was in love with love. Like, I've always loved love movies. I hated scary movies. I loved the family, the good feels. I loved all of that. Like, it just always was, I guess, like, my life's journey was to find that person. And I think the only time that I ever really in my life chose lust was, right after my divorce. I didn't really give a crap about any of y'all. I was, I just needed some bedroom furniture, if you feel what I'm saying. At that point, I didn't care about feelings or any of that, but I think that was the only time in my life I ever really chose lust. I always looked for love, and I think that was just a very small portion because I very much was, okay, this is not me, okay? This is just not me. But I always very much was just a love person. Now, there was times that I wasn't really looking, but I still very much, even though I wasn't looking, very much in the back of my mind, always knew what it was that I was looking for. I always leaned towards love. Like, I watched Hallmark Christmas movies in July, all right? Okay, I'm very much in love with love, okay? Puppies and love and flowers, and yes, I am that girly girl. But I'm actually going to throw a little something in there, and this is something my co-host and I were discussing the other day, and I don't know, we couldn't really find a way to kind of ask the question, but I kind of want to know, because in today's society, we're always so over-sexualized. I think that the way that society is built, like is in movies and magazines and just social media alone, is so over sexualized. Do you think that's why people often choose lust over love? Is it because it's, I don't know, maybe it's the easy button, or I'm not exactly sure, but why do you think that society, like as this day and age, that lust is the first choice before even love? Is it because it's easier, or why do you think?
I was taught. I have 9 brothers, and I'm one of the youngest. I was greatly influenced by them, and being with women was like a competition. Like, we was never talking about falling in love or getting married or none of that. It took me to get older and experience it myself for me to choose that in the end. Like, that's how I grew up. Like, I was product of my environment. Same thing today. It's still happening. I feel like everything is, man, I don't know how to say it without cursing. Being promiscuous is glorified now.
Yes.
And relationships is not promoted at all. Not even in R&B no more.
Yeah, it used
I
to
see
be
Jen was in the 90s.
You know me. Listen, I told you I'm a love person.
Not even R&B no more. It's not pushed like across the board. So people only know what they see, and people follow what they see. I mean, that's what I did until I knew better.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. I think you said it well, right? That's true. That people just often going off what they see. That's just what is portrayed, and that's what we see for our movies and just music and things like that. That just lust is what we're supposed to go through. So I guess people just internalize that. They're like, well, that's what I saw. I saw this artist. That's my favorite. That's what they said. So I'm gonna just go with what they said because I follow them, and that's what what I'm saying, people are talking about. So, but yeah, I think too, lust is just a lot easier. It's just easier to kind of get, like you said, to jump off and go. It's not as risky. It's just here you go. I'm good. I got the itch that I need to scratch. I'm out. I don't need to do anything else. I'm gonna have to make sure anything else is needed, taken care of. I just did what I need to do, and I'm good. So it's a lot easier. It's not as much you have to kind of develop when you do lust. It's just here you go. And okay, I'll catch you next time when I need another itch. Okay, cool. But with love, you gotta actually cultivate and take the time and put the energy and all the stuff in there and take it from there. So I guess that might be why people just be like, lust. It's just a lot easier to go with. So.
Lust, excuse me. Ooh, that sounds horrible. Lust is definitely the easier aspect in this day and age, and it's over glorified in my aspect because it's no strings attached. You understand? There's no strings attached. There's no expectations. You know what I'm saying? It's black and white. There's no room for any other thing. It's like, hey, same time next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
exactly.
Hey, you know what time it is. But even on the whole love part, people aren't even moving in love like that in the world anymore, because when you move in love, you're moving from a genuine aspect. You're doing things from the kindness of your heart, things like that. So when you've been through things, or you've been burned, or people have tarnished, you know what I'm saying, certain things, it changes a side of you to where you will be more susceptible to not move in love as much, but protect yourself by going towards the other side. It's like, okay, I've been burned by this person, that person, everything else, by trying to move in love and present a different side. So let me go ahead and put a little boundary up, or we're going to enjoy the lustful side for a little bit until the right one comes along, or if they don't. But yeah, it's over glorified, and society has overpopulated the lustful aspect instead of the love.
Like when you even you watch movies, like I can't even watch a movie without some yiddies or some part being shown. Sorry, I had to say it that way. But, some body part being shown, like everything has got to have sex and everything's got to be, even like he said, music. It's these yos ain't loyal, this, that. Like, where happened to the Al Green, let's stay together? What happened to listen, I want a mug who going to be in the desert wearing leather, okay, begging for me back. Because, someone gonna have a boombox outside my window if you mess up, right? Right? Yeah, that's right. But even just that, but just even in people's approach, like, it's just over sexualized in even how people approach you now. Like, even on this very platform, I could tell you people come in and just think about this for a second. Sometimes, a lot of times, and I'm sure all of you can agree, one of the first things, especially men will say to women is, "Hey, sexy." Like, so I automatically feel like you're automatically sexualizing me as soon as you come around. Like you don't even know me. You haven't read me or who I am as a person. Like, the very first thing is you're sexualizing me off the rip of meeting me, and you don't even know me.
Well, your photo was what brought me to the stream. I mean, my bad if I thought you were attractive. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, but even if I think someone's attractive, I'm still gonna respect them first. Okay, if I go in outside your live, okay, and your live says some nasty stuff in the description, and you bent over, I might probably say some slick stuff like that. But if you just have I'm probably going to come at you with a little more respect, but even so, I can tell you I can wear a whole turtleneck, okay? And the first thing they're going to say is, "Hey, sexy. Ooh, you look fine. Ooh, ooh, ooh." Or they might just literally, the first thing they might say is, "So can I get some?" Like, "Nice shoes. What? How did we get here?"
You free after
just
this
in
or what?
people's approach, it's like there's no, like, qualms anymore. I don't know. And it didn't used to, I won't say that it was never like that, but I just see more and more these days, like, just in the approach, like, off the rip is just sexualized in this day and age. Like, it just is more acceptable. And it's talked about more, like, very openly. Whereas I remember even as a younger child, like, even listen, I very much listened to all the adult conversations. I was that kid, like, I didn't want to play with my cousins, screw my cousins. I want to hear what the adults is talking about. But even so, like, they didn't talk about it as much as it's talked about now. Like, that's why I think lust is just more heavily spoken on or more so than love, because that's what's more in your face.
Can we get to the yams? Can we get to the yams?
And we're not talking Thanksgiving dinner. You feel me?
Such a good song, though. Oh, fire! I love Masego. That's my dog. I love that man. Okay, sorry. Keep going.
But if y'all are just pulling up,
that's okay.
You're late. You're so late. You're so late. But you have not missed everything, though. I mean, there's at least like a question or two, maybe. I don't know. But we still have a little bit more to discuss. You can find us here every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Red Room Talk, y'all. We just discussed what initially attracts you to someone and which is stronger, love or lust. Then we discussed how do you know when it's love and not lust, and then whether you choose love or lust in the past. But now I want to go a little bit deeper, and no, not like that, you nasty. Love feels like security, respect, and admiration, and typically includes a sense of safety and commitment within a partnership. New love can feel intoxicating and exciting when a couple is first falling in love and imagining their life together. However, long-term love that continues to feel addicting is quite concerning. Stockwell says that the feeling of addiction is often a major red flag that one or both partners may have a codependent attachment style, which can lead to unhealthy partnerships. So, the next question is
the lustful dating phase better than the in-love relationship phase? And tell us why.
Can I just say this? Hey, Arnold! I just had to because your name, I'm sorry, it just was stuck there and I had to do it. Go ahead.
Hey, can you repeat the question again, Shai? One more time. What's the question?
Is the lustful dating phase better than the in-love relationship phase?
That's a good question. I can see why the lustful phase would be better because it's new. It's new, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing the horizontal monster mash, you know what I'm saying? It's all right, you know what I'm saying? So you're like, yo, this is nice. I like this. You know what I'm saying? You're hitting all the combinations like you need to. So yeah. But it's exciting, it's fresh, it's new, you know, it's the start, right? So you're just like, I don't know where this is gonna go. Is this just gonna be where we are? Is it gonna go more into that? And then I think once you kind of get into the in love thing, it's like, okay, you know what, now they don't piss me off like 15 times, but I still love them. I done cussed them out 4 times and I knocked over a couple chairs, but I love them though. So you know, more of the of the things that they do to make you mad, you know, now we're getting deeper to what's happening and the things they've done that might have made you upset. You know what I'm saying? Getting to know each other. Now it's like, oh, okay, all your skeletons is coming out the closet. You know what I'm saying? But I still love you. You know, I love you though. You know what I'm saying? Even though you did that cartwheel that one time, you still make me mad. Okay, so you know, yeah, I can see why the lustful part can be more fun, exciting than the in love part. I can see that. You right here?
They're equal. I'm not gonna lie. I had fun. The honeymoon stage, what I used to call it, honeymoon stage. It's addictive, man. That first 3 months, we used to have this thing called the art of the accelerated relationship, where you can fast pace everything 3 months and be gone. Like they still love you. Everything is beautiful. It's used to do that a lot, and it was beautiful. But I like in-house, man. I like in-house.
You slick dog, you.
In-house is crazy, but okay. Go ahead. It was funny. I'm sorry. Okay.
That lustful stage, man, can leave you with some lonely nights sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. That phone be dry. You didn't hit everybody you can hit. Even the old reliable don't hit you back. It be you feel me? You for real relationship, man. Yeah, but you know, at the end, I definitely would choose a relationship. I like in-house. I like home cooked meals. I like rubbing on. You know, I like, you know, I like cuddling and shit. I like cuddling. I want to be the big spoon. You feel me? I like all that. The humor, the laughing, the watching movies, and you know, all that. Only 3 months. We just talking about the honeymoon stage. Yes, Devin, 3 months. That's my story. Yeah.
For me, it's going to be the in love phase, and I say that because I'm taking everything that he said and everything from my spin on it also. That's when you'll be able to open up, you know, get comfortable, become more vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you get to that love part, you know. Even if you're in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying, sitting on the toilet, I'm coming there like, hey, baby, what you here doing? Oh, you still on that toilet, huh? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to bug you a little bit. Those type of things. It's just the little stuff, the little nitpicking and all of that other good stuff. The fun actually happens, you know what I'm saying, around those times, because you got to find ways to make it fresh, keep it fresh, you know, whether it's doing things in the home together, you know, playing games, watching videos, you know, playing Twister, doing the horizontal monster mash with the Twister thing, you know what I'm saying? You got to find ways to keep it spicy, you know, so you're definitely going to have fun because you get to explore. There's no limits. You're mine now. I'm yours. Like, don't you run anywhere you can go, baby. We here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we here. So I enjoy that part more than anything.
I'm so happy to be here. That's how you be like. You know what I'm saying? I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be here. I'm gonna say the same. The in love phase, because okay, so while it feels good, that flirty feeling in the beginning, you're like, oh my god, I'm in love, and da 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 da. I'm gonna be honest, that doesn't always have to end, because I'm very much still there. Still there. I feel like it only ends if it has to. Now it ebbs and flows. It's kind of like, you know, the ocean. You know, it's gonna be stronger at times and come up. But I don't feel like that lustful honeymoon phase has to end. I think it really is kind of up to you, and it will, like I said, ebb and flow. It'll you know, be stronger at times and less at times, but I love the in love phase. I love when I get mad if you watch our show without me, and that first time that I fart in front of you and you're not scared. And listen, I'm sorry, women fart. All right, okay.
Why are we scared? What's going on, Jen? Hold on. Like, why are we nervous?
Listen,
No,
okay, I'm a little hot right now. I'm sweating because I didn't
No,
let
I
you.
just-
You know, women don't fart. We blow air. Just you know,
Me too.
we break wind. No, but you know when you're just that when you're that close, that it's like nothing can really bother you. Like, don't fart. Listen, honey, it's gonna happen, Devin. Listen, listen. Would you rather me listen? Better out than in. All right. Would you rather me like blow my head up? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just gonna travel to your brain, and then it's just gonna have brain farts. So you might as well just let it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say that. You don't want that for me. I already just be forgetting stuff. All right, so you might as well just let me do my thing. All right, just pretend it was the dog, and I'm gonna blame it on the dog either way, even if I did it. So, but like he said, but you know, even if you know they're in the bathroom, now I'm not letting you in the bathroom. But even if they're in the bathroom and I'm like, I gotta get in the shower, okay, baby, it's okay. Go ahead, do your thing, chicken wing. You know, I know what you had for dinner yesterday. It's alright. But you know, just that, like when you know, like I come, like you know when they come home, what their next move is. You know, like your favorite shows, and you have a favorite song, and you know like their personality. You know them like the back of the back of your hand. When there's just that feeling, I love that feeling when I know that you're my person. I don't have to worry about if you're gonna call me tomorrow, or if those feelings are gonna waver. You know what I'm saying? So for me, just that, like the security of the in love feeling, when you're like that's your best friend. I think, you know, that for me that's what makes it the best part. When I know that like it's a constant, I don't have to worry about it, and that's why it's my favorite. But you know, there comes a time when you hear that sound, y'all. That means we are at our hot seat question segment. Our hot seat question is left up to the fate of the audience, y'all. That's right. I went to Instagram to ask our peers what they wanted to ask for this week's hot seat question. If you want your question to be featured on the next week's episode, make sure that you go to my profile, click that icon, and follow me on Instagram, and look out for that hot seat question post. But now, like not later, but right now is the time that I need all of y'all in the comments to start moving your butts and put in the comments who you want to answer this week's hot seat question. Go ahead and enter now.
Oh wait, we can vote. Can I hold on?
Listen, y'all can do whatever you want.
All right.
2 for me already. Wow.
Oh, that's it. Ooh. I'm like where that goes. I'm voting for the Bald and Bougie too. Yep. Yep.
Okay, can I put in another entry? Hold on, let me put another in there. Let's see. Shot with 2 E's at the end. All right.
Mr. I told you. It's the melanated Mr. Clean.
Oh, I you put your whole name, Rashad. That's hilarious.
Ain't no seat too hot for me, baby.
I think he lying, but you know. I'm pretty sure that Mr. Bald and Bougie Triple B's on that leg, melanated Mr. Clean, I do believe. See, and I love this for you because this is his very first seat as the co-host here on the Red Room. So I'm loving this for you right now. But I'm gonna just Pikachu choose you, alright? Because I can do that. I'm the host. You know what I'm saying? So, I can do that. But this week, Anonymous actually wrote in and asked, which is better in the bedroom? Yeah, I said it. A sneaky link, no strings attached, or making, what did they say back in the day? Making whoopee? No, making love on the cat. No, making love to your partner.
Ooh, wait.
It's a jazzy fizzle. Productions.
Man, listen here. Anonymous, wherever you were, hope you get your big toe some words somehow. Good question though. Very good question. Very good question. Um, okay, so y'all know I love. I've always said that I love the love. But I'm going with the sneaky links. Give me some of the most exciting, nasty, off the wall, you know what I'm saying? This and that, here and there, everywhere, you know what I'm saying? I need it all, you feel me? Lay it on me because there's no strings attached, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about me taking no little bird bath. You know, I'm coming prepared and then I'm leaving, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be satisfied. You're going to be satisfied. But I'm going to take the sneaky link phase. I'm going to take it. That's when you get to have all the fun, all the exploring. You got your ice, your whipped cream, you know. You got all of these adult things, you know what I'm saying? If you're really on some type of love, I'm okay with a little bondage, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, sneaky link me, please, for the dubs, big dubs, you understand? Big dubs.
All that love talk earlier meant nothing. Because now
just lied. He was lying.
Because earlier it was
that right there is why you're bald, all right? You know, all that
I did say
thinking made you lose your hair.
I did say I love, but with this option, I'm taking the sneaky link. You know what I'm saying? Let me have my easy baked oven. Let me have my cake and eat it too.
I'm sorry, I can't do a one night stand. We gotta do it at least twice. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just gonna answer this. It's the in love because see, while the sneaky link might sound like it's better, right? But when you in love, there's gonna be some. There's no limits, baby. Okay, I'm going in love. I'm just gonna say that.
Certain sneaky links ain't no limits either. You understand?
Yeah, I don't know.
But it does feel better when you're in love because it's emotion.
I'm sorry, but were you in love with somebody before I even touch you? Baby, I'm ready to learn. You feel me? I'm already ready. You feel me? Hot and ready like Little Caesars. You know what I'm saying? There is no like, because if I don't know you, I can't even, how do I say this? My namesake, all right? It's just going to be like a desert because I don't know you like that. You gotta be like, you okay? You like this? That hurt when it's love.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Very valid.
Yeah, that's why you think that. That's why you think that.
Listen, hold on. Dang, the box is still up. Yo, at all. Hold on. You should be very ashamed of yourself. No, I'm just kidding. That's your opinion, but I'm leaning for love. I'm gonna say I'm looking for love. Yes, I'm going for love. Okay. Sex ain't better than love.
I get the love part because you in love. It feels better. You have a connection with this person. You're exchanging energies and everything else. I'm not trying to be all that.
He's not even trying to exchange numbers.
Right, listen.
I don't even know who you are. What is your name? Becky? Jessica? Rhonda? I don't even know your name. Well, you know, hey. But you might not be able to cultivate lust necessarily. But it is possible to build on intimacy. Since sexual desire will ebb and flow in long-term relationships, it's more important to focus on keeping the relationship vibrant in other ways. If y'all are just pulling up, this is the way to talk. Oh, it's not okay. If you're just pulling up, boy, you are at the end of the show. Okay, you should have a whooping. You know what I'm saying? And you missed out on a great show with some great, folks here talking about love and lust tonight. You know, I'm very disappointed in you. But it's almost over. You know, just a couple minutes, 3 minutes. But tonight's topic was love and lust. You're definitely, but do not fret, y'all. You can also find us every week on YouTube, which you guys can find by clicking that icon in my profile and subscribing. Please like and comment too. Share. All that. But every week we come to a place where we, maybe come to a place of healing. And in this case, no, sorry, Shad, not sexual healing. No. But we come to a place, we have a quote every week, y'all. So this week's quote is, love is like a friendship caught on fire. In the beginning, a flame, very pretty, often hot and fierce, much like myself. But still only light and flickering. As love grows older, our hearts mature, and our love becomes as coals, deep, burning, and unquenchable. Bruce Lee. Thank you very But y'all, this is the Red Room Talk, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here on the cast tonight, and special shout out to Shad for his very first, seat as co-host. Appreciate you. Welcome to the show. So yeah, it's over, But what we do at this point is we let y'all reintroduce yourselves. Let us know what y'all got going on this very app, and yeah. And then we'll play a little ditty.
Do I go first? Okay, I can go first. Hey y'all, what's happening? I mean, it's at the end at this point. If you missed what I said the first time, then shame on you. But I guess I'll try it again. Hi, as you said, my name is Queen K. Every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern, make sure you guys tap in for This Is It with your girl, period. One of the hardest working people on and off the app. I do more shows than I stream. I'm working on it. Pray for me. I'll do better, I promise. Make sure you guys send me with a fave. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm with my good sis, Mr. Miller Joy for Creative Vibe. Every Sunday at 6, I'm with my cousin for Moss Peaches for Point of View. And this was so much fun. And as I said again, congratulations once again on you guys' engagement. Happy, so glad to be here.
Yes. Thank you.
Uriah, this your turn. One more time.
In the box.
I'm just here,
So you got to say nothing.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just,
Okay.
you know why I'm here.
You got time. You got some time. Move on past right.
I'm here. I'm in this thing.
Sorry.
That's what he said?
I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody.
I don't got nothing to announce.
It's all right, Ryan. It's okay. We love you. Love you through it.
Carry on.
It's okay.
Woo.
Thank you to everybody, that pulled up, first official, Saturday on the job. You understand what I'm saying? I'm definitely excited to be here. I make sure y'all fade me. I've been anointed bald and bougie. Fade me. I'm out here streaming. I'm grinding. I'm on it, Monday through Friday, 5 to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sunday is random, I got my hands in a lot of different things. There's a lot of different things that I'm pushing out. So y'all, please be on the lookout. Hit that star, fade me. But y'all can catch me in here. Happy to be here. Jen.
That's what he said? Yes, yeah. Bald and bougie. Appreciate you. But before I get started, I do definitely want to give a special shout out to our newest top badge, y'all. Congratulations again to Wancho Number, my nearest and dearest, my number one in life and on the app, y'all. But you guys can find me here every Saturday, because this is my show right now. I know the box is gone, the purple thing. But this is my show. You can find me every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also, make sure y'all pull up tomorrow in that number one spot, Wancho Numbers Live. Because we have Soul Food Sunday, y'all. Make sure you guys pull up. Tomorrow we're going to have the audience and everyone who has submitted questions. We have allowed all of y'all to submit questions for us. We're doing a Gen Show Q&A, so make sure y'all tap in tomorrow to Soul Food Sunday. We're making strombolis. I'm so hungry. I cannot wait. But make sure y'all, seriously, y'all go ahead. Listen, we got plenty of time. We got a whole couple 13 some hour. Anyway, we got a lot of hours left, so go ahead and submit your questions now. Y'all go to the IG. You can submit it through that thing. You can submit it in the inbox. You can submit it anywhere. You can do it here or there. You can do it anywhere. You can do it with green eggs and ham. Sam, I am. But y'all, make sure y'all tap into Soul Food Sunday. And then October 29th, y'all, that is next Sunday, make sure y'all tap in. We have a really big event coming up, y'all. It is a Wancho Juice production, so make sure you go to wancho.juice for all your Wancho Juice merch, y'all. Make sure you tap in on there. But we are doing a Soul Food Sunday murder mystery dinner, so make sure y'all tap in. Yes. I can't do the voice. But anyways, make sure y'all tap in. It's gonna be very exciting. It's gonna be very exciting. So make sure y'all tap in. It is gonna be next Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern, y'all. It's gonna be in that very top Bubbles Live. Make sure y'all hit them with a favorito like a burrito. Not now, but right now. You have to be there. It's gonna be very exciting. I promise you. You will not be disappointed. Much like Mr. Bald and Bougie is going to be when he has Sneaky Link. So, yeah. But anyways, I'm going to play a little ditty, y'all. And then we're going to get out of here. And then y'all can say whatever you want in the comments, and you guys can ask questions and all that jazz. But I'm going to play a little ditty real quick, okay? We good? We good? Okay.
Apollo Sounds Production. upset.